morning and welcome to my weekly vlog. This is the very first time I'm ever making any kind of weekly vlog, so please bear with me because this is all new to me, but I wanted to take you on like a week in my life and you guys can see what I'm up to. Most of what I want my channel to be is dedicated to reading and books, but I am also a full-time college student working towards a degree in animal science because I want to one day go to vet school. So I have classes, I intern, and then I also work a part-time job for money. And along that busy week, I need to find time for like reading and my hobbies, and I just want to share that with you guys and kind of document what my life is like at this time so that when I'm older I can come back and watch this and maybe get hit with like a little bit of nostalgia. But today and on all Mondays I go to my internship. It's about like a half-hour drive away, but I am in a vet clinic and I am pretty much interning as a full tech, so I'm able to do everything that they do and they're teaching me so much and I love it so much. And on my lunch break today, I want to try and go to a brand new coffee shop that I saw. It's right down the street, and I brought my laptop. I usually bring a book, but I brought my laptop today because I just keep reading and making like reading vlogs, and I'm not editing what I'm making, so I need to actually take time to edit some of these vlogs. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to show you guys while I'm in the clinic because it is supposed to be a busy day today, and I just don't have my phone on me when I'm working because I don't really like, I'm wearing like little scrub pants and I don't really like having my phone in there because I feel like it just feels weird. So I never really have my phone on me, but if I do get footage, it should just be like little clips here and there. But I'll update you guys on how my day's going on my lunch break when I go to the coffee shop. Okay, I'm on my lunch right now, and I couldn't film anything during the day because it was so busy and I didn't have time to get my phone out for anything, but that's okay. I'm supposed to be at a coffee shop, but my phone wouldn't work and my hotspot wouldn't work, so I couldn't even find the address of the coffee shop. I just knew it was in this area, but I didn't know the exact address. So if I don't know the address, I can't go to it. So I drove around a little, like in the area of where I thought it was, but I couldn't find it. So I'm gonna look ahead, and then on Wednesday I'm gonna go to the coffee shop. But it's okay because I ended up getting Del Taco anyway, and they have like a strawberry shake, so at least I got something yummy. But now I'm just gonna eat here and hang out for a bit because I only have like 20 more minutes of my lunch before I have to go back. And yeah, I'm kind of bummed because I was really looking forward to a coffee and getting some editing done, but I just gotta go with the flow. I can't control everything, so yeah. Also, if you guys have never gotten a Del Taco milkshake, they're amazing. I can't speak for all of them because I haven't tried all of them, but the chocolate one is really good. This one's okay, but the chocolate one is like one of the best chocolate milkshakes like I've ever gotten from fast food. Good morning. It is almost 7 a.m. now, and I am currently waiting in my car for the Starbucks on campus to open so I can go in there, get breakfast, get a coffee, and do some notes for my first lecture. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have all my classes, so I stacked them all on those days so that all the other days I can either work or intern, and I commute, so it saves me some gas money. The only downside is that I have to get up really early every Tuesday, Thursday because I have 8:30 a.m. lectures on both days, so I have to get out of the house early to beat the traffic and I have to be on campus early. But that's just the commuter lifestyle, so I'm stuck with it and that's okay. So today I have a chemistry lecture, I have a trigonometry class, which thankfully will be my last ever, hopefully, math class that I'm gonna have to do for my undergraduate degree. I hate math. I did a lot of like college and AP math in high school so that I would never have to do more math in college, but it's only one more semester, so that's okay. After that, I have a little break and then I have my chemistry lab for 3 hours. I think we're making crystals today from aluminum, so that'll be interesting. And then after that, I have another break where I usually eat dinner, and then I have a public speaking class to end the night, which is not that hard at all. I don't have any problems or anxiety when giving speeches, so I'm hoping that this class will be pretty easy for me. I don't know how much I'm going to film today on campus because, like, I'll film, like, I think it's called B-roll of me just, like, showing you what I'm doing, but I don't know how many talking videos I'm gonna have today because right now I'm not comfortable, like, talking with, like, other people around. Like, right now I'm in my car and there's other people in the parking lot, but I don't care. But, like, talking to a phone in front of other people is just kind of weird to me. I love how I say that after I say I'm fine at public speaking, but it's different. They're two different things. And I don't know. So I'll probably just film little, like, clips of what I'm doing throughout the day. I also don't know if I can film in my classes because some of them have, like, no phone or, like, no recording policies for, like, privacy issues, and I don't want to get in trouble with that. But yeah, that's my day today. That's my plan. I'm gonna hang out in my car for maybe like 20 more minutes until the Starbucks opens, and then I'm gonna walk over there and get to work. I almost forgot to mention that I started the audiobook for the Ballad of Never After, which is the second book to the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, and that's the one that comes after the Caraval series. And last semester I listened to all of the Caraval series on audiobook because of how much driving I do during the week, and I loved them because, one, the books are great themselves, like, I really was entertained by them, but the narrator also does an amazing job, and I saw that she was narrating the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, and at first I wasn't going to listen to it on audiobook because I was like, oh, I kind of want to read this one physically, but then I saw that she was narrating those audiobooks and that next series, and I was like, okay, wait, like, I feel like I need to listen to that on audiobook now. So I listened to the first one, the Once Upon a Broken Heart, really good. I see how it's more like fairy tale, that's the word I'm looking for. It's more fairy tale with the way the story is, and they're introducing a lot of elements that weren't in the first Caraval series, which is fun because we're still getting new additions to this world. But I like how we're also getting, like, little hints of, like, oh, this happened in the South in the past, and I'm like, wait, I know what happened, like, we read about it in the last series. So I started the second one today. I'm like an hour in because that's how long my drive is, and I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun, and I can't wait to finish the rest of the series. Maybe I can finish it this month. I'm also doing, like, a paint by number thing. It's like a giant, it's not a canvas, but it's like, it looks like a tapestry right now, but it's not, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's huge, and I want to frame it in my room after I'm done, but it's taking forever to get through because I can only do it maybe, like, once or twice a week on top of, like, homework and being out of the house. I'm rarely ever home, but when I do have time to do it, I listen to my audiobook because that's just easier for me. I tried watching Grey's Anatomy because I started that a few weeks ago for the first time ever. I'm really liking it, but I was trying to watch that while painting, and then stuff would happen on the TV, and then I would look up and I would never get back to painting. Like, I would just forget about painting, so I wasn't being very productive. But the audiobook is perfect because I only need to listen to that and then I can actually pay attention to painting. So hopefully, on top of driving and painting, I'll be able to finish the rest of the Once Upon a Broken Heart series on audiobook this month, and then I can start a new audiobook series. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on what I'm reading right now, since I'm not reading anything physically until I edit some videos. That's my goal. That's my discipline for myself. I don't know how well I'm gonna stick to that, because after I'm done editing, I am going to read the last 3 books in the Throne of Glass series, and they're sitting on my TBR cart, literally facing outward. I am staring at them all the time, and I really want to read them. I want to try and do the tandem read, but I also want to make sure, like, I want to vlog the tandem read and reading the finale, but I don't want to just keep vlogging and making more videos and not edit anything, so I need to start editing. That was my book update. In a bit, I'm gonna go to the Starbucks and get on with my day of classes. Alright, and here's my fit for today. I got a little blue tank top underneath, and then I have this, like, it's not really, is this a cardigan? Would this be considered a cardigan? I don't know, but it's got like cute little flowers on it, and then I just got Hollister jeans on, but on the back they have like little embroidered flowers. And then I have, oh my gosh, how am I gonna show you guys my shoes? Hold on, please hold. Okay, here we go. They're they're Adidas. It's like the London collection, but it's got like little flowers, and it's like a velvet material, but I love them so much. I don't know if that last clip showed you guys, but yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. I don't think I have any more updates. The Starbucks is going to open soon. I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna go walk over, and I'm gonna get to work. Good morning and happy Wednesday. So I'm at Dutch Bros right now. I just got a pink velvet mocha because, hold on, let me put this down really quick. I'm on my way to my internship, but I wanted a drink, and they have their little sticker drop today, and it's so cute. I might put it on my laptop, which I also brought with me because I need to get some editing done. Today is the day I actually go to the coffee shop. So let's go to the internship, let's get some editing done, and let's be productive today. Also, this drink is really good. I just took my first sip, so I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10 review. If you're curious about trying it, go get the Dutch Bros Freeze. I haven't tried this off top yet. I just took a sip from the bottom, but I approve. Good morning and happy Thursday. I am back on campus today and I am exhausted. I'm really ready to sleep in tomorrow. Today I only have 3 classes, so I get to leave a little earlier than I did on Tuesday when I'm at night. Like, I'm literally walking to my car in the dark because of how late it is. I am like 3.5 hours in to the Ballad of Never After. I think that's what it's called, if I remember right. Oh my god, it's so much fun. Jax, I'm not gonna lie, I love Evangeline. She is such a baddie, and she's such a great character for this story in this world because of her personality. And I love how her and Jax clash, but I love how we're starting to see want from both sides, and I am really excited about where this is going to go plot-wise and where this is going to go romance-wise. And I'm just hoping that this book ends with kind of like a big boom in both. Like, something happens in both of their romance that's crazy, and something happens like in the plot that's crazy. Like, the main focus of the plot right now, what she's trying to do, I kind of want that to be like completed by the end of this book, and then the whole third book is just like the chaos of the aftermath and her trying to wrap it up in the finale. That would be so fun. I also went to the coffee shop yesterday and I finally finished editing one of my vlogs that I made like a month ago. I finally finished editing it and it was really cool to see it come together. I just have to make the thumbnail and get it uploaded. I'm still trying to figure out my editing pattern and what kind of tools I like and how I can make my videos more fun and engaging. But I am on like the basics of basic right now. I am just figuring out the system. Also, I realized I never explained like what I do at my internship. So it's mostly, I don't know, it's internship or externship. I don't really know what to call it anymore. When I went into it, I thought it was an externship, but now I feel like I'm doing more and it's kind of like an internship, because from what I understand, an internship is when you're actually like doing the work, but an externship is when you're shadowing, and I'm not shadowing. Like, I am doing stuff, which is really cool, and I'm really grateful that this clinic is letting me do so much, because I had zero experience before coming into this, and it took me so long to find somewhere that actually like would accept me as an intern or an extern, or would hire me. Like, I understand not being hired because I had zero experience, but at least for interning or externing, no one would take me, which was really frustrating, because in order to get to vet school, like, there's a required number of hours per vet school that you have to have like working and being in a veterinary setting under a veterinarian. And if you don't have those hours, one, you can't even go to vet school, and two, if you don't have enough, you're not going to be competitive. And vet school is already competitive enough, so I'm trying to better my chances. So I don't know, I was really frustrated with how it was going, but I finally got lucky and I found a place after months of calling, dropping off resumes, driving around, following up, being ignored, being told no. So this is just for anyone really trying to do anything, but for internships specifically, just keep going at it and keep trying, because there will be someone and there will be a place that is actually willing to take you in and help you. But like, if you don't keep trying, you're never gonna find that place. It's really fun. I've learned how to give the shots and the vaccines. I've drawn blood once with some help, and it was honestly kind of hard because it's hard to see the veins on an animal compared to like a person, you know, because all their fur's in the way. I've gotten pretty good at holding and making sure I keep whoever is working on the animal safe. I've helped with like anal gland expressions, running labs. I've watched in on a few surgeries. That's really cool. But yeah, just kind of like the vet clinic experience I'm really grateful to be getting right now, and it's so much fun. I honestly look forward to those days, even though like it's not a paid internship. And at first I was kind of like upset because it was taking away days that I could have been at work actually earning money, but in the long run I'm still getting paid in experience, which is what I need, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So I honestly forget the fact that like, oh, this isn't my job, like I'm not being paid to be here, but I actually want to be here, and that's how I know like this is the field for me. But yeah, enough with my yap sesh. It's almost like 7:30. I'm gonna go to that same Starbucks again. I have some trig homework I have to get done today, and I want to try Starbucks. They have their new Valentine's Day drinks out. One of them was like a white chocolate cold brew, and it had a cold foam on top. I don't remember what it was, but it looked good. So I might go get that if they have it, get a little breakfast sandwich, and do some work before my first lecture. good morning. Happy Friday. I'm at work right now. I work at a little boba shop, as you can probably tell from the background. This morning before I opened, I got some editing done. I did some homework, but I'm really excited because tonight my sister and I are going to the movies to see the new Iron Lung movie. I love horror, and I've watched Markiplier since I was like younger with my sister. And honestly, the concept of the movie looks really good. I probably would have gone to watch it even if I didn't know the story and who the director was. But yeah, I'm excited to go watch that tonight with my sister. I need to go to Ulta and pick up a few things, and we're probably gonna go to Five Below, sneak some candy in because movie theater candy is way too damn expensive. For now, I gotta finish up my shift here. All right, we're on our way to the movie and we have our candy haul. I'm with my sister. She's driving right now. Yes. Passenger princess for the first time with her. But it's nice. You're a good driver. She got the peelers. I've never tried them before, so it was like a 3 for $5, so probably not gonna eat all of them tonight, but now we have them. And then I didn't know these were a thing, the Butterfingers like unwrapped ones, so I got these because I love Butterfingers and I've never tried these before. But my go-to movie snack is cookie dough bites, so I had to get these as well. We also stopped by Ulta because I had to pick up a few things that I needed, but now we are pretty much at the movie theater and we're gonna go watch this movie and hope that it's good. Hello and happy Saturday. This morning I woke up and I went for a little walk/run and I listened to more of my audiobook of the Ballad of Never After. Yes, that's what it's called. I keep forgetting the title of the second book, but I'm like halfway through, 50% in, and it's so good. Something about this universe where this series and the Caraval series is in is just so fun because we're constantly learning so much more about it, and the lore is just so deep. So every chapter is something new, so it's like keeping me on the edge. If I didn't have stuff like I knew I needed to get done today, I would have just kept walking or running just to listen to more of it. I also put on some new press-ons because I was tired of my nails being naked. I love having nails and I didn't have time to like go get them done, but press-ons are just as good if you have the right nail glue. So I'm excited about these ones. They're like purple, sparkly French tips. I don't know if you can see them, but they're really cute. This morning before I went on my run, I also started my prep of my tandem read for Throne of Glass, which are the next 2 books I'm gonna be reading and the next vlog I'm gonna be making. So I wanted to get that started today, but I tabbed up all like the chapters. This is Empire of Storms and this is Tower of Dawn, and I tabbed up the chapters of when I need to switch from one book to the other, and it looks kind of cool because they're like the same little V. But that honestly took way longer than I expected because I didn't know that there were this many like jumps, this many times I needed to go back and forth between the two. But I wasn't peeking at anything. I was just looking at the chapters, but I would see like character names and just the feel of these books, and I was like, oh, I've missed this series. I have been waiting so long to have time to actually finish it, and the anticipation has built up so much. I have one of my friends who started reading the Throne of Glass series too, and she just finished the whole series a few days ago, and she texted me immediately to like get on it, like I need to finish reading them. And I'm like, I know, I just haven't had time, but now I have time and I prepped and I'm ready to start reading this as soon as I can. As for the rest of my day, I need to do some homework and I go to work soon, and I'm working a long shift today, so nothing else exciting is going to be happening, just me doing some studying and going to my job for the rest of the night. But tomorrow is Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm excited because I got a morning shift, which means I'll be home for the start of the game. So I'll be able to watch the game and the halftime show and eat all the snacks and have a yummy dinner with my family. Before I start on my homework today, I did want to try and film my January wrap up because it's very delayed. We're like a week into January and I still haven't filmed it yet. And I do really want to talk about the books I read last month because I read a lot last month and I read a lot of good books last month. So I wanted to try and make that video today. I wanted to maybe start the intro of this video so that I can actually start reading it and vlogging my reading with it. And yeah, that's kind of it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, hi. I realize I never really filmed that much about Sunday, but all I did was go to work, and then that Sunday was the Super Bowl, so I hung out with my family and my boyfriend. So there wasn't a lot to really film. I was kind of just hanging out with them and being in the moment. But yeah, that kind of wraps up my first ever weekly vlog, my first ever attempt at a weekly vlog. And I think it went pretty well. I feel like I lost a lot of my filming as the week went on. I feel like I didn't record as much. So next time I want to try and work on actually staying consistent, because I feel like I definitely had more to say earlier in the week than having time to like chat with you guys on the weekend. So that's something I'll work on. But other than that, I think it went pretty well. And it wasn't like a super eventful week, but it was a pretty good example of what a week in my life is kind of like right now. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.